Hi everyone, my name is Sheyi Omotunde, a digital marketing expert and 10x Meta certified. And in this video, I'm going to be explaining how to register for Meta Blueprint certification and also free courses based on my experience. I have several of these certifications which have actually helped my growth, the way I relate with this client, the authenticity and authority in this industry. And if you are looking for upgrading your credential and you're a digital marketer, Meta Blueprint certification is actually one of the way to go. There's even some job specification that specifically require you to either have media buying or media planning. So I'm just going to break this down. I've been taking this exam since 2018 thereabout, and I've always been recertified. As you can see, most of my credential here, this I've recertified this year. That's why you see that it expired 2017, 2027, 2027, 2027. You can see 2027. So I've recertified all my credential this year. So if you want to know how long, if you click this one now, for example, see the first time I took this media buying was 2020 and this 2026. So that's like 6 years. So you can see, and I've been actively certified. So I'm just showing you all this so that you know that I'm not just here trying to tell you what I don't know. So I've been in this industry. I work on meta projects here in Nigeria, in South Africa, and in Kenya, basically in Africa. I'm a business education trainer. So if you are looking for taking any of the certification or even free courses, this video will do that for you. Without taking much of our time, I'll briefly introduce myself. You can check out my website too, sheyiomotunde.com. You'll see that maybe at the description section of this video, see some of the things that I've done, the projects that I've worked on sheyiomotunde.com, right? So that's being said, these are the things we're going to talk about. Introduction is being out right now. So Meta Blueprint, we are going to introduce it, how to sign in step by step, creating your profile, browsing different courses based on your specification, free courses versus professional certifications, how to register for exam, and the final tips for your exam success. So let's get into it. Meta Blueprint is a platform. So let me go there for Meta family of apps. So when I say Meta family of apps, I'm talking about Facebook, Instagram, Messenger. Yeah, yes, Facebook, Instagram, Messenger. Those are major Meta family of app right now. Yes, there's still audience network, which is outside Meta control. And you might have some things around that even in your certification. So how do you access the Meta Blueprint platform? You go to facebook.com/blueprint facebook.com/blueprint. So this is the platform. This is the platform. So I immediately get in, you see how you can get started with free learning, free learning. There are free learning, there are professional certification courses too. So you can start with free learning too, especially if you're a beginner in digital marketing. So that's it. So I'm not going to talk more about that because the purpose of this video is how do you register for the certification? But just for people that are curious and are hearing this for the first time, um, I had to just put bit on that. And to make it easy, that's also why I actually make the outline like this. So now that you know Meta Blueprint, what it is, let's move into how to sign it. So immediately you get to this place. You must have a Facebook account, not Instagram account. Facebook account. I'm aware a lot of people have Instagram account, but they don't have Facebook accounts. You must have a Facebook account to actually sign in on Meta Blueprint. So make sure that on your device, Facebook is already signed in. So after that, so if you have clicked facebook.com/blueprint to take you there directly to facebook.com/business-learn, it will redirect you there, but just do /blueprint. If your Facebook account is not signed, it will require you to sign it. So if you can see mine now, I'm already logged in. That's why I'm able to do that. So not having Facebook account, you will not be able to set off your profile. So because I have a Facebook account, I've been able to set off my profile. So, and I don't want to log out. If you are logged out, I'm not going to be able to actually do that. So that is the first step to log in into the blueprint. Okay. And after you log into the blueprint, you might want to set up your profile. So if you come to learn here and say certification. So setting up a profile is just basically um, putting your correct name. It might not be the same name that's coming from your Facebook. So you see the form. Like I said, I don't want to sign out. I've already have my stuff login here. So yeah, I already have my stuff login there. So that's why I'm not doing that again. But you, if you are doing that for the first time, you need to set up a profile. Like some people rename that they want you to be on the certification. It's not the name that is on their Facebook. So you have opportunity to actually update that. So after that, you can start with free courses. Again, if you click here now, you see a lot of free courses you can start with. You can see different stuff based on your specialty. Are you a creative designer? Do you want to be going to real? Do you want to be doing more of e-commerce? A lot, all are there. So you just have to explore and study any of those free courses. And these courses are in different parts. So you can choose the parts that you want to go with. But our purpose for this is certification. So I'm going straight to meta certification. So you have a lot of meta certification here. You have digital marketing associate for beginner. Yeah, if you're a beginner in digital marketing, so I advise you to take this exam first. Um, Community manager is also management is also for a beginner too. Then we have intermediate. Intermediate are creative strategy, and we also have business marketing strategy is just actually new. Yeah, this certificate is not available last year. I'm making this video 2026, so it's actually new on the platform. So you can take that as intermediate as well. Then professional, we're talking about media buying, media planning, and marketing science professional. So again, if you're a media buyer, so this might be good for you. If you're a media planner, this okay, yeah, creatives, right? Yeah, creatives, this, especially if you talk about mobile and all that, this if you do things a lot around the data a lot, measurement, your measurement, experimental, so you can take this. Yeah. If you're a measurement specialist, you take this, measure data, marketing data. But despite everything, irrespective of whatever it is, I would say advise you to take digital marketing associate first to test the ground, especially if you don't have a real practical experience in marketing industry, maybe within 3 to 4 years. If you don't have that, start here. Yeah, start here. If you don't have 4 to 5 years experience in media buying on meta platform or media planning, don't go for this. If you don't know anything about marketing science like statistics, SQL, don't start here. Okay? So don't start there. So that's it. So if you have been managing Facebook group community, you are good to go with this, right? So that's it. Then you also have some additional special batches. So for example, now, if you take media buying, you'll be automatically given opportunity to take performance marketing specialist for free. If you and also marketing, media measurement specialist for free. So you have the opportunity. So take this. It's not that it's just going to be, you are going to take some questions, learning on the platform, then you are going to give opportunity to take that for free. So start with, irrespective of whatever I will do, just start with digital marketing associate to actually text, and especially if you are new, how the exam is. So that being said, so for example, if I want to take anyone, and so if I click this now, so even when you want to register, you are still going to see that profile I'm talking about. So this is going to the platform. I click register. So it's going to take you to what we call uh, Satimetrics. So that's the platform for Facebook certification where you do on view. This is an online exam. So I took all my exams online. You can also go to Prometric Center in the case of distraction to do it there. But before we go into this in details, let me go back. Before we go into that in details, I still want to explain some certain things to you. So once you sign up with your Facebook, you have opportunity to actually put your email and your name in the right form and save. So I've talked about browsing different free course catalog. And apart from that, each of the courses, when you click learn more on any of these, you will see how you can start taking the free course. It's course like assessments before you even take the exam. So again, the additional exam that come with media buying, all this, right? You can take like free resources, free courses on the platform. For example, if you see Explore Learning here, you will see all the learning that you need to do, like start studying online. I've done all this, so you can start that. Make sure you take the free courses relating to any one of the certification. You can see this is media buying, for example. So these are different courses that are available for it. Make sure you take it before the exam. It's more or less like getting you ready for the exam, no matter how experienced you are. So it's not even much. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven for media buying. Marketing science has the highest courses to take. Yes, because yeah, it's actually professional. This is also professional, but marketing science is actually one of the toughest I've ever seen here on this platform. So make sure you take this. It's prepare you better for exam. It's more or less similar for exam, but I would advise you, pro tips, make sure you take all this. It doesn't take you time. After you do this finish, make sure you also check out the study guide, but most importantly, the content on the website is very important. Especially after that, if you have time, you can see join some live webinar. There used to be live webinar all the time. Then take and understand practice text. Practice text. Practice text is like a demo exam. It's like a mock exam. So take it so you have like part A, part B. So it's usually 30 questions. So if you're able to pass and understand this very well, I can tell you, you're guaranteed to have that 700. 700 is a pass mark. The exam is over 1,000. 700 is a pass mark. So once you have 700, so either you have 700 exactly or you have 1,000 over 1,000. It's still the same certification. Yeah. But take this. So the same thing is applicable to every of these certification you want to take. The same process. So if you click this, you see some learnings that you need to do, like explore lesson. You see those lessons. After you explore, can you start studying? You explore those lessons. After you explored the lessons too, you can see for digital marketing associate, it's just fundamental basic. You take all this. After you take all this, you take the practice test as well. I think this actually have up to, it has up to 4 or 5 ABCD practice tests. As at the last time I checked, yeah, that's up to 3 to 4. I think 3 ABC practice text. So except if there's anything that I've updated after that. But let me just walk you through. So the same way I explained, so A, B, C, D, correct, is still there. So you take this, if you are able to understand and pass all these practice tests, 30 questions each, I can guarantee you, you are going to have 800 and above in digital. If you are able to go through the learning and also take this, that is on the, so I think I've said more about this. Now that I have gone through the course content, online study, study guide, practice test, and you are good to go. That is after which you can decide to now go to enroll. So free courses are free as is implied. Professional courses you have to pay. So to have a certification is not free. Certification is not free. And the fees are varies across the continent. Yeah, across the continent. So most people from Africa, West Africa, you pay in pounds. Other countries, you pay in dollars. So the fees are not the same across country. In the associate is about 39 pounds. In US, you have like 90 to 100 pounds. Like I said, the fees are not the same across countries. So it depends on your country. And I'm going to tell you how to do that. You can pay with your card, and you can also buy a voucher so that you now register with your voucher. So let me give you a walkthrough. So it's very important. Most people from Africa or some other country too, on experience, you might not be able to pay with your card. So no, it's not all cards that are accepted in some website. So you might not be able to pay with your card. So the alternative for you, I'm just saying, but let me take it step by step by walking you through that. So let's say we want to take this associate right now. The same thing. Associate, community management, Those are beginners. Intermediate, business messaging, creative strategy, intermediate. Media planning, media buying, market science, those are professionals. So if I click it, so I want to take it online, I will click this on my computer. So you need to make sure that you have any ID, like government ID, to also take exam. So if you don't have a government ID, you will not be able to take this exam. So these are things that you need to, then you also need to download the OnView app. You see how to do that and text with your system, your device before the exam day. You are going to have all those information after registration. So for the purpose of this, I speak English, so I'm going to select English so every language can be there. You can see all the language, I can write the exams. Right? You click next, you accept the terms and condition. During the exam, you also have to accept non-disclosure, all that. So after you accept all that, you say agree. Remember, we got to this place through facebook.com/blueprint. Then you go to learn. Then you get it. So still on English. So you can set your time. So Africa, Lagos, West Africa time. So yes, this is correct. If it's not correct, you set your own time zone, right? So you choose the day. So your your registration is valid for a year, 365 days. So if you registered now, so if you feel that you are not ready to take exam, you can also reschedule. But all your reschedule will be within 1 year. Within 1 year, that's all the reschedule going to be. You can't reschedule more than 365 days framework. So if I select 30th of May and at 30th of May, I feel that I'm not ready, I can come back to the platform and reschedule. That's what I mean. So you can see, said there's time about 8:15 a.m. to 9. So is it like 2 hours, 90 minutes exam? 8:15 a.m. to 10 a.m. to take the exams. So you can decide to explore other options for you if you don't like, if you are not good with that. So you see different times that are available. These are times that proctor, because it's a proctor exam, it's going to be live with you, yeah, throughout your exams in case you need any help or something, even with your internet or device, anything. So you are going to have a proctor with you. You can see only 9 slots available, a 19 slots, 12 slots. You are going to see order. So anytime you want to write it, you can decide to select it. So if I select this, you also see different times available. Just select which one is okay for you. After you do that, you can say book appointment. Remember, you can reschedule if feel that you are not ready, emotional, learning wise, whatever it is, ready for the exam, you can reschedule. But all that should be within the frame of 1 year. So when you get to this place now, you see the summary of the exams you are registering from. After that, you say proceed, you can see it's 38 pounds because I'm from Africa. So your IP address will do that. 38 pounds from Africa. So if you are trying to pay here, so you can see MasterCard, Visa card, select the card I want to do. If you are trying to pay with your card, I'm not going to proceed beyond here because I'm not paying for this. This is just for demo purpose. If you are trying to pay with your card and your card is not working, an option is to get a voucher, right? So if you have a voucher, so after you got the voucher, you're going to have the voucher code and you place the voucher there. So you might be wondering, how am I going to get a voucher? Yes. Why am I saying this? Most of the voucher platform, almost all cards work there. Yeah. I'm saying that take that from someone that took these like 10 different exams in the last 7 years, consistently every year. Because community management, community management, um, digital marketing associate, that lasts for 24 months, 2 years. Every other exam is 1 year renewal. So you renew it. So even renewal is you're going to have a notification. So you can take a practice test, a new practice assessment, new assessment, you don't need to pay. If you didn't wait before your certification expire, you can just take assessment and take a new exam without payment. But if you allow it to expire, you need to take a fresh exam. And if you don't allow it to expire, you just take some assessment on the platform. It's called recertification assessment because the platform is updating every time. In the last 2, 3 years, there was no advantage plus for anything, no advantage placement, no advantage shopping, no advantage, all these AI that are coming in now. So the platform is updating every time. So each exam is new with the new updates. So you are going to do recertification if your certification has not expired. But if it has expired, you are going to pay again. So if it has not expired, you are not going to pay, you are going to recertify. And you have as long as possible before the expiration to take the exam every 24 hours till you pass. Yeah. So that's on that. Just in case you are thinking, am I going to be paying 38 pounds in this case? This you are saying pounds because I'm in Lagos, Nigeria. So in some countries you see dollar. So it depends on whatever it is. I hope you get that. Just in case you need any question or a question of concern, you need prep. Yeah, I do certification prep as well. You can check my website, sheyomotunde.com. You can check the description section of this channel. You can comment on this video. You get my WhatsApp call number there. Reach out to me, and we're going to talk about how to do the prep. Subscription prep is not free, yeah, but it's going to be it's actually very affordable. So that's what I'm going to say. Okay. Um, Again, just before I move on, you might be wondering what is even important of this. Like I said, this certification have given you opportunity from different countries I've never even expected. I reside in Lagos, Nigeria. So people just go like, who has this? And I've been able to work on different mental projects across, different mental projects across, like a business education trainer, because I have the knowledge. And this pays in USD. Yeah, pays in USD. Imagine you're working remotely online from different time zone and you're being paid in USD and doesn't affect your other things that you are doing. Just think about that. So for some of you, it can help you with your promotion. You can have the badges on your email. It's also help your authority, thought leader. You know, it has a lot of advantage. Yeah, it also helps you even if you are trying to switch career, changing jobs. It helps you with all that interview process. Oh, you have this because I've seen so many job roles that specifically additional advantage meta certification. Yeah, I've seen that a lot. So now let's assume that you're unable to pay with the card. So where will you get the voucher? So go to this website, Facebook hyphen blueprint. Just in case, I'm going to put this in the description section, just in case you don't get it. Facebook hyphen blueprint one dot pearsonview.com. Pearson is actually the promoting center that actually do this. So when you get here, remember I said um, different countries are this different. So if you're North America, you select it. You cannot say because it's a little bit cheap in another country, you now select that country. It will not work for you. Let me just say that it won't work for you, right? So if you are from North America, these are different continents. You can just select where you are, and you're going to say, for example, if I say US, immediately I say US, can you see it? Professionals. So for professionals now, you have um, media buying, media planning, and market science. So D1 voucher is 150 for professional in US, is 99 for professional for associates, which is beginner. It's all actually called associates uh, in US. So you can see, so that's that. If I should come back again, let's say like change, let's say I'm in, let's see, Europe, and I'm in, let's see, United Kingdom, Europe, United Kingdom. So the price, the fee will change. So it's rolling out. So that's why I say it's varies across. So it's £100 for professional, any of the professional certification. Remember I mentioned those are professional. Then it's £78 for associate. But now I'm in Africa. So let's say I'm in Africa. So anywhere you are from Africa, then I said I'm in Nigeria. So make sure you select your country when buying voucher so that it will work for you. So I do that now, it changed. So for Nigeria, yeah, maybe because based on economic reality, I don't know. So for Nigeria, this is £50 for professional, and this is £38 for associates. Remember, I said the fee is vary. So after you do that, so you just select the one that you want. So let's say I've selected this one now. So how many copies you want? You can have more than one. Maybe you are buying for a group. Sometimes I've bought 10, 5 for some people that have trained a group that also want to take certification. I just do. So you can buy more than one. So if you are buying one, you add to the cart, you follow prompts, you can see you can only take it with all these exams. So you can't take it with any professional. You can see it here. That's why I'm going to see it. So the email that I used to register, I have an account here already, as you can see. So you are going to create an account if you don't have an account here. So the email that I used to register, you're going to receive your voucher almost immediately. Yeah, let's just say under 24 hours, but almost immediately you're going to receive the voucher. So when you get to registration point, where are we? Yeah, registration point here. So you can just post the voucher code and apply, and boom, you register. But let me just, and boom, you register. So payment types, that is if your card did not work. So you can see, still want to make me to fill all this again. After I fill all this thing again. So you see here now, final, okay, credit card payment. Yeah, can you see? The credit card payment option is not available for this order. So if you are experiencing something like this, so what you need to do is simply buy voucher, right? Simply buy voucher. So I'm saying this just from experience. So that is how you register. And after that, you are going to receive email on your email for your exam date, and they are going to also be sending reminder. And like I said, you can always reschedule your exam. So for example, now, by that time, you now have access to the metrics. So let me just click over any of the exams. I have access to Sedimentary. So inside the Sedimentary, you have all your certification there. Yeah, it's loading now. So after you register, you'll receive all the details on your email, exams, ready, download, the link to download Vue, that's VUE, because that app is what you're going to use to write your exams. Okay? And you're going to have all those details, all the link, testing your laptop for that. You're going to have that. So this is loading now. I don't know why it's taking time. So while it's loading, I'm rounding up. I'm rounding up. So after you register, one of the things I've mentioned some of these tips in your exam, make sure you read the question carefully once because the time is going to be against you. You have 60 minutes. Yeah, 60 minutes for the exams. And you have I think 60 questions for professional. Yeah. So if it means once you spend more than 1 minute on any questions, yeah, you are already in for it. So it's a timed exam. So you have to be first and you have to make sure you make your decision once. When you are done with everything, don't bother to review because you have opportunity to review your question. Don't bother to review, especially if you don't have more time. You are going to see the time at the top right of your screen. If you are trying to review, in the process of reviewing, you might decide to update your answer and choose a wrong answer. Just make sure that you read carefully and choose the desired correct answer in that. Don't try to review. I'm saying this from experience. A lot of people that have tried to review, they end up fail because this is not the same frame of mind that you started your exam with that you have when you are trying to review. Because you are going to have your report almost immediately, results immediately. Immediately you click submit, you are going to have your exam. So you don't want that panic attack. So just make sure that you've read, don't review it, just submit. A lot of people that do that, they pass a lot. Yeah, they pass a lot. So why this is trying to load, I don't know. That's strange. That's never happened. So after registration, after your exam, you are going to register with Credly. So Credly is the digital badge website. Register with Credly, and you're going to accept your certification with Credly. So everything is going to be on Credly, all your exams. So for example, this is my Credly platform. You can see, so even people can verify your exams. You share on LinkedIn and anywhere. People can verify that you actually have it, not just you are saying it. You can see Meta certified. So all these are my batches that I have on credit. You can see Meta certified technical implementation specialist, Meta media measurement specialist, Meta AI and performance specialist. You can see just all of that. So you're going to use creditly. Then you can also see Meta certified Lead trainer, yes. I actually have this lead trainer stuff like in-house. Meta team came to Nigeria and we have an in-house training for this. That was around 2020, yeah. I mean 2021 or 2020, thereabouts. So you have it. So that is where you have all your certifications. So let me start closing this one by one. Like I said, if you need any question or exams, you can see if your card is not working, voucher is the way to go. Don't forget the link to the voucher website, facebook-blueprint2.pearsonview.co.uk. So I'll also do that in the description section. If you're able to watch this video to this time. My website, sheyomotunde.com. As I'm rounding up, I'm not forgetting this. I'm still going to check why this is slow. Okay, let me stop it now and try to do that again. Register. So, okay. Because here you're going to have your certification. You're also going to see your standing. Yeah, it's open now. You're going to see your standing. You're going to see the one that almost expired. So this is your certification home, right? This is your certification form. Then the profile that I talk about, this is where you can update your profile. Certification home here, you see all the other certification that you have done. Okay, you can reschedule your exam from here. You're also going to have a number. This is my identity number here. You can reschedule your exam here. You can see your exam history. Okay, because these are different exams that I've taken. Can you see? You can see your exam history. See that? See that? You see all the exam history here. The one that you passed, the one that you failed. Yeah. So you see other. You also not just only seeing it, you also see you can also see that download your score. So I'm trying to open the score. I think this one. So the time I wrote digital marketing association, you can see the score. So this is the way you're going to see review of score almost immediately. I score 836. The pass mark is actually 700. So once you score, so this was 2021. That was actually the first time for this. So I've been taking exams since 2018, basically. 2021, no, that should be 2019, thereabout. 2021, that's when I took this again. You can see 838. So pass mark is 700. So you can see you need to score 700. All the exam pass marks is 700. So anything after 700 is, by the way. So you are in the same category. So you can check all that. You can see your certification status, right? So you can see all your active certificates. Active. You can see the first time you took it and the expiring date. You can see them. You can see. So you can see the one I took 2019. Remember, I think, yeah, 2019. Can you see this? 2019, that was the first time. You can see 2023, you can see 2021, you can see. So all the certification I'm talking about isn't just that. So this certification, Meta Certified Discovery Marketing, Discovery Commerce Specialist, it's not available again. Yeah. So when it's expired, I can't even renew it because it's not available again. So they have replaced it with Meta Certified AI and Performance Specialist. So they've replaced it. So most of the content I used to have is now here. They have replaced it. So you see all that here. You see your standing. So you can also claim your credit badges here. You can see it's linked to Credly. You can claim your credit badge here if you find that your badge is not available. That's why you need to create an account with Credly. So this is step-by-step guide for Meta certification, how to register for Meta certification. Just a quick recap, free training, step-by-steps, what you need to know, the caution, the tips. Those are the things that I've done here. So in case you are looking for taking this exam, you need a advice, you need a prep, you want to register, you want a guide, you want me to walk you through, you can actually reach out to me via WhatsApp 234 8026298030. Anywhere you are around the world, you can also visit my website, sheyiomotunde.com, just in case, sheyiomotunde.com. You're also going to have all this in the description section of this video. Thank you for watching up to this time. I enjoy your morning, afternoon, and the rest of the evening. See you in the next video.